Alright, I'm sifting in some gravels. I'm out on the river. Doing some looking here up on the shore, and I got an artifact. I've been here about 45 minutes. I was upriver further, but this place is really beat up. I don't find much, but if I come every day all week, I can find a couple artifacts sifting all day. It's about how it is. But do you see it? It's right here. It's in paint stain. Oh man, that's nice. It's all faceted down. It's hematite. Look at that facet right there. There's several. I'll put up at the end of the video what these were used for, but that's tool grade hematite. And look at them facets on that. Man, that's a pretty nice one. On the left at the end, I did a demonstration of what these are used for, and see there's a little flake of gray. And that's a river cobble chert right there that's not broken open. That's chert, you can tell by looking at the cortex. But I'll get back if I find anything else later. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. I've sifted a bunch of places. This is just one of them, all up and through here. I got it clear to the base clay. I didn't see nothing else except that paint stain. I've been here a long time, but at least I didn't blank. That paint stain's nice. I'll add clips to this, so there'll be stuff up next later. All right, I pulled in here the first spot. The river went up from the snow melt, but I picked these two little, these are both tools. They're both little bladelets. You can see that long one. And I normally don't film stuff like this. Let me put these in my pocket. You ought to see the one I got on my screen. Same screen, it'd be the third bladelet. I sifted it down more and it was stuck to a piece of clay. It's like 2.5 inches long. Look here. Look at this right here. Look at that big blade. That's nice. That's a big tool. It's like a cutter, razor sharp edge, spalled off. You can see right where it's spalled off there. I'll show all this stuff on cleanup. That's pretty nice. Just get that dorsal ridge running down it. It's ancient blade technology. That's as sharp as a surgeon's scalpel. But if I got all that in one screen, I have a potential for a nice point in here. I'm gonna stay here a while. I gotta try to get some more finds. I only have one hematite piece on this, now this, later. I moved slightly down the shore. Here's some flakes I got a whole pocket full of them. There's flakies in all the screens, and I got another little tool. See the cracked up fire rock in the screen. Got another nice little wind scraper. I'll show it with a good camera. It's worked. This one's weird. It looks like it's made out of the tip of a point. It's Crooksville chert. It's Brush Creek, but I think they might have been making a point there or something, or a blade, and broke it. You can see how it's got these shoulders on it to where it was hafted up, and it's got a beautiful worked lip on it. I've been finding a bunch of these. Found like 3 later, like a week ago. This is a unique, nice one. So I'm finding stuff. It's horrible conditions. The waters went up 2 feet. All the places but this kind of pushes me up into places that I normally wouldn't look, that there's potential. You can see the fire rock coming out. I'm finding stuff, folks. Later. Holy crap, folks. That looks like a blunt. I walked by here. The waves are just crashing in. The barge went by. This washed out while I was standing here. It is. And man, it's polished on the tip. It's a little pentagonal blunt. That's a pentagonal base, and it's made of flint ridge. Day maker. That's nice. For a day like today. Found an end scraper, a couple of lancets, and now an awesome blunt. And man, that's polished from use around that top as much as like a Clovis base. I can see the grinding on it. Man, that's really been used. That's a beauty. It'll look great in my pentagonal frame. Most of the ones I find here on the river are straight across. They don't have that curved top section. That's cool. Man, nice artifact. I didn't think I was going to find anything. Come out and find several things. Later. Alright, I think I'm going to sift around on this section and start a new video, because I just found that pentagonal blunt. I'm going to go put that in a pentagonal frame at the house. I'll show you what the points look like next, and then I'll show you the stuff I found in this video at the end with a real good camera up close. But I'll show you a bunch of pentagonal points and show you what they look like. I found a bunch of pentagonals right in here. That's definitely what that is. It's a mid-archaic, like 5 to 6,000 year old tool. Point made into a tool. So next clip will be the arrowhead or the pentagonals, and I'm gonna start a new video, so I'll be working on another one. So make sure you subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. I could find a smoker in here today. Later. Right, here's pentagonal points, and there's some table rocks in here, bottlenecks that you can see them down here in the corner. I found this one on my channel. It's green and red jasper. That's a table rock. Pretty nice point. It's been over a couple years ago I found it. But there's the blunt right there. It looks nice in there with all these pentagonals. These are the type of points that is. You can see it really good on the base. That's a nice one. That's Brush Creek Chert. You see all these. Here's another. I found this one in video on my channel. Look at that spur right there. They have that resharpening that's very distinct. You can see the spur on that side too. That's nice material. But I wanted to show you the type of points that these go with. This one's right off the same beach that I just found that one laying out today. You can see it in the base. See it there? It's the exact base and notching. They're always usually thinnest at tip. They're paper thin at the tip and thickest at the base. Here's another classic one right off that site. Black canola chert. See the spurs on it. You can see how, see it? It's what it is. And these people made the blunts, a lot of them. I found this one not too long ago on my channel. Sifted it. You can see the spur right there. These are odd points. Here's another real classic one right here. Look at the pentagonal shape. Some people call them Ahia pentagonal knives, but I think some of them were used as projectiles. I found this one. Look at that glowing stuff. I found this one in West Virginia, like 20 miles up the river from where I found that one today. But look at that stuff. Thinnest at the tip. You can see it there. That's a beauty. Well, anyway, I'm not going to bore you with this stuff. I'll show you one more here. I sifted this one on the same site there too. It's got nice pentagonals on it. I don't know. Alright, I'll go over these points here again real quick. Somebody came to bring my mom eggs. There's a black canola chert pentagonal. I just found that one not long ago. You can see here, here's another Crooksville one. That's a pentagonal. Look at that hanging barb. My dad found that one years ago. I found this one on video. It's like in a wicked tip, I called it. In the, look at that tip on that thing. That's a pentagonal. Look at paper thin at the tip. Thickest right at the base. But there's some classic pentagonal points in here for the Ohio River Valley on the border of West Virginia. This is what they look like. There's a Flint Ridge one with blue and you can see the spurs on it there. But that'll be it on this one. I want to show you these points and put that little blunt in there. Looks nice in that frame. I can't get any more points in there. That's about it. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I'll get back out as soon as I can. I started another video on this day. Got a few finds for it, so I'm working on one. Later. Recap of this stuff I found in this video. These are all tools. They're bladelets. Those edges of that. It's like an ancient technology, and you can see why. That's as sharp as a new knife, like a surgeon's scalpel. Some high quality materials, the edges of these can be like an atom or two thick. I could fillet a fish. This is an ancient tool, and I could fillet a fish with it right now. I think that's what they were doing with them. These little ones, you haft this into a little handle like this piece, and you got that edge. Or you could even haft it into something like that and set it in and use it as a cutting tool, and then flip it out and use the other edge. you can see the ridges down the back. There's several of them here. I found them all together. There's another one. You can see I could just cut my finger clear to the bone, even with this piece. Look at that. And it's got that dorsal ridge down the back. Here's some of the flakes. I pulled a few. That piece I thought was a point. It was sticking out of a clump. It kind of looks like it. And I saw that too. Looked like a notch. But here's this little end scraper. It's worked on both sides, you can see. And that's a tip. That's made off of a tip of like a blade or something. But then you come in here and it's got that nice worked edge. And this would have been a scraping tool like this. And this little piece is a tool too. But here's this piece of faceted hematite. It's tool grade. It's real heavy. This stuff's as heavy as lead. It's natural iron ore. But see the facets? See them there? There's one rubbed. There's another one right there. See that facet? Rubbed to a point. It's almost like a bit. It ain't a bad one. You know, see you can see the scratching on it there where it was rubbed on a piece of sandstone. At the end of the video on the left, there'll be what these are used for. And see, that's all polished in there. That's a pretty nice one. And it's real high quality hematite. But I really like this piece. See the grinding on it? It's not really grinding like the base of a point. That's use wear. This piece has really been used. It's been hafted. It's made off of impacted point probably. It's a hafted tool. It would have been hafted into a handle when they were using it to scrape. And they really used that a lot. And man, it's really nice flint ridge. It's flint ridge flint. You saw the rest of the points. This is going right in my frame. There's no basal grinding. Maybe very slight, but there's not much. Sorry, my fingernails are dirty. I've been sifting. I haven't washed my hands yet. But this is polished up in here like a Clovis base or a big sandy, a concave base, big sandy. It's a nice little piece. Nice little piece. Most of the ones I find are straight across. This is kind of a cool one. Well, anyway, thanks for watching.